What's up, everybody? The Chieftain has come back to Laggin Out Live. But as usual, he needs a huge boost to his giant ego with the greatest group of Laggin Out Live staff that we've ever had in the world. So as you know, at first we're going to have the introductions. She is from parts unknown, somewhere in the central time zone. Please welcome Blacklight Oni. She's so enthused to be here. Also in the central time zone, in his Quagmire type shirt, the beautifully bearded bastard, Hero.
Yo, shout out to the 80s retro designs.
He is our favorite agoraphobic with the mostest. It doesn't rhyme, but who cares? He is known as Soda.
And I got sleep this day, so everybody watch me.
And here's all four of us. Yeah!
Woo!
And yet another exciting Friday for everybody. Chieftain's running on 14 hours of work today and 3 hours of sleep. And I am officially outnumbered because I'm the only one in Eastern time zone, apparently.
That's right. The only weirdo out of the group.
Well, I'm not the only
we're
weirdo.
all weird.
We're all weird in that very special way.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't a good word. But...
Uh-oh. Anyone else hear an echo?
No, that was my mic stand.
Okay, so I'm hearing echoes on my side. Say something.
Something.
That's so weird. Why am I getting echoes?
Check the stream.
Anybody on the stream, let me know if you're getting an echo as well. If not, I'll just deal with it. And also, don't forget to hit that follow button if you have not done already, because we already have the robot as Haas312 on there. I think that's our last follower. But if anyone is in the room and you hear echoing, please let us know so we can correct the problem on our side. So we have a lot of subjects to go over and a very fun slideshow by me. I might have done a little bit of a troll on Facebook, and I might have screen grabbed the entire conversation.
And I might just not be surprised.
It was awesome. It's funny. They say never punch down, but it's so much fucking fun.
I mean, of all places, Facebook? Well, I guess that's the right place to go, because if you do it on Twitter, you might get just banned immediately.
Yeah, that is also true.
That's an auto ban. Yeah.
You hurt people's feelers.
Can't do that.
Good.
Oni would be the one that'd be out there like a champ, be like, "You don't say."
You don't say. So, still no. I thank you for lurking, but if anyone can give us some input on whether there's echoing, let us know. But the brains of Lagging Out, which does not include myself, would probably be everyone else on the staff here. What were the subjects that we decided on today? I hear it's very movie based.
Heavily so, Chieftain. I got some game stuff that we can front load. We could switch over to your topic after that, and then we can jump and launch and dance and do backflips in and point and laugh at the movie stuff.
Chieftain, right. I want to see the cookie dance.
The what?
The cookie dance.
The cookie dance? What the hell is that?
Cookie dance. You know.
What's the cookie dance?
Go listen to the Bloodhound Gang. Come on.
Oh, okay. Anyways, so Hero or Oni.
Well,
you're gonna notice Oni's, like, when she speaks, it looks like she's on a really badly dubbed Japanese movie.
It's her inner Japanese coming out.
She's watching me on her phone, apparently.
There was an echo. I didn't hear one.
Okay, so it's on my side. Too.
So.
Okay, so that's good.
Hey,
so
we got
side.
Dark Nova Dragon.
Yeah, they're dark. You can.
Oh, that is a hideous shot of my face. Wow, that's even worse than my normal face.
You like my shirt? As we know, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and not only women get it, men get it as well. So please go get your boobies checked. A boobie is a terrible thing to waste.
If you don't know how to check it, please go to a doctor. You can look online with tutorials from other doctors. If it looks weird, ask someone. Men and women can get it. I don't care that it's usually advertised to women. It can happen to men. Do not neglect yourself.
Right.
And you can always DM Soda a picture. I'll let you know.
Oh my God.
Well, in all reality, I definitely am a big supporter of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I lost my grandmother while I was in basic training to it. My stepmother came down with it and survived it and is still kicking ass and taking names now.
Good.
I do love
it happens.
I need to go buy one of those.
One up for boobies. And if you
Everybody
like the shirt that I'm wearing, you can buy it on our shop. So we do that. We do sale once a year. Not a sale, but look at that! Perfect. Oh no, that was the YouTube. That's the YouTube channel. That would be cool if the spread shirt would have popped up right as I said it. But yeah, military grandmas for the win. Yep. Definitely.
Hey, yeah. Also, a side note. I know I'm kind of doing an impromptu plug. We need to discuss our shirt business situation, marketing, very soon. I don't know if you want to do it now or if you want to do it after the stream.
Add that to my list of things to do. Just for context, we did an 8-hour shoot, the first on-site Laggin Out shoot on Sunday. So,
Nice.
Absolutely awesome.
But that went really well with our subject. I can't really talk about it due to NDA reasons. But yeah, that went really well. So I have to go through a shit ton of footage, Hero. We have about 4 hours of footage. So, but I think that's something that we can reserve for Sunday.
All right. Sounds awesome.
All right, cool. And then my days open up next week. So like midweek, my days open up. So you might see me a lot more doing reaction videos because I know a lot of you guys love our reaction videos. So I will do more on my own, and then we'll still do lives till we do our Tri-Bar Awards, which will be coming out in a couple of months. And
actually,
these guys have been doing a fantastic job with that. So they've been putting all that stuff. If you don't know what the Tri-Bar Awards are, it's our special game awards. We don't, unlike other places like IGN and other places that get paid for reviews, we don't. So we do 6 awards, and that will be happening at the end of next month or first week in November. So make sure to hit that follow button. And also go to our YouTube channel if you're not there already, and make sure you subscribe there as well. Because you don't want to miss these awards. They're fucking hilarious.
5 categories if you're watching Oni.
Yeah, I think you missed one last year that I yelled at you for, though.
Yeah, you might have.
It's that if you think a game should be on the list for whatever reason, let us know. We will look into it and see if you convinced us. So if you feel like if you want to be heard, then come hit us up. We love hearing people in the Discord chat. Because, I mean, there's only so many hours in the day for you to video game, and you can't possibly play them all. But if you feel strongly about something, we want to hear about it.
Right.
Or if you think a game stands as something that's a part of a bigger culture and context, which is what I'm going to do.
Like, how do I join the cult?
Yay.
Yes, join
All
We Are
right,
Legion.
So I do want to point out for our audience's purposes, and so that it's going to be recorded in history that we've actually given our prerequisites, The game has to be a full game that has been released, cannot be in beta, has to have been released this year. By this year, according to gaming industry, it will span from the 1st of October to the following, the 1st of October the previous year to October current year. Fiscal year, by the way. That's fiscal year. So that means that, unfortunately, Dark Nova, Dark Deception doesn't count. It's still a beta. It's not a complete game. It's still got more chapters coming out. But my God, there is some amazing fucking lore in that. Whenever that game is complete.
Same with Deltarune.
Yep, Deltarune just dropped another.
Phasmophobia.
Yep.
So a lot of these great games that we do see, unfortunately, cannot be considered this year. But that doesn't mean we're not watching them. Trust me, we are watching them. We have had to make changes to our list because we realized, nope, that's in beta. We can't consider it. But it does say that for being in beta, it is this good. That means alpha had better deliver. So
Maybe add a beta section.
Alpha
Beta
is
award.
pre-beta, by the way. So
oh well, I'm sorry.
What if
Fine,
it's a
let me
master
1.0.
beta?
good God.
That would be you.
The canned applause will always be there for me.
Anyways, so I think that's actually an excellent lead in to what I'm going to give us is a candidate. And I mean an epic candidate. Can't talk today. An epic candidate
fuck
for
today?
the Try Hard Award this year. And
Opening my
Guess
drive
what?
right now.
guess what, everybody? This candidate is a sports game. Big surprise. It is known
Nobody.
as eFootball 2022 from Konami. They launched this game on Steam, much to everybody's epic disappointment. They are currently rated as overwhelmingly negative on Steam with
13,000.
Jesus. 13,310 reviews, and this game has only been out for 24 hours. I've looked at a bunch of the downvotes, dislikes, whatever they call them on Steam, and
Wow.
the biggest complaints is that the character models, which is all these epic sports ballers, whatever. I don't know. I don't care about sports generally.
Football. It's football.
Sporting. You're really good at the sporting.
So. Absolutely, as you can see by my overweightness.
The
Okay,
American
like
soccer,
if we get 1 million followers,
You earned dad bod.
Hero and I will do a sumo wrestling match. We'll wear the big fucking diapers and we'll do
Hell
it
yeah.
live.
No.
We'll do it live in
1
Vortex.
million
The-
followers. Let's do it.
1
1
million
million
followers will
followers.
Those
do
are
it.
not.
You'll
And they'll
come
do
down to
it
Port
in-
Orange. You come to Vortex, which is a gaming company, a gaming group here that does like tournaments, and we'll fucking do it. We're gonna get oiled up and
yeah,
fat.
they're gonna do it in
Those
a
are not
kiddie pool full of
diapers.
full of baby oil. There
Those
you
are called fundoshi. It's a type of underwear in Japan.
They're
By the way,
fucking
sumo has a very
diapers. They're fucking diapers, and that's what I'm
No.
calling them.
It's not. It's called a loincloth, you knob.
Yeah, you
By the
fucking
way,
knob.
sumo has a very strong basis in Shinto religion, so you might want to be careful on that. White
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to be careful. I always live on the edge. I am the chieftain.
Well, that's why you're going to get pushed out of the ring.
Hey, look, we got two Novas. The real Novas here. Dark Nova Dragon.
Imposter Nova and
Who-
Monk.
Is this
Will the real
Nova,
Nova please stand
one
up?
that you know, Soda? Because
Yeah,
I don't
Nova
know.
is here. Is me. Yeah, that's my Australian buddy.
Ah, hey, what's
Will the
up,
real Nova-
Australia?
Will the real
I'm
Nova
chieftain,
please stand up?
bitch.
Because see, I actually thought Dark
Pretty
Nova
sus.
Dragon
Get
was
shit
him on
on,
a different
get it.
account, and he wasn't. So.
All right, I gotta say,
Oops.
If we get 1 million followers on Twitch and on YouTube, I accept your terms, Chieftain.
All right, let me go see twitchbot.com. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey now.
I'm wearing the diaper with the Lagging Out logo in the back.
I mean,
Hell
the
yeah.
$1,000 donation for me to get in the hot tub is still on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there we go. That'd be a start.
Okay,
Hey, that's the beginning of our investment
What's
for our
the
production
JoJo
company.
hat? I'm getting the JoJo hat. What's that
The
mean?
JoJo hat. Okay, look, JoJo is an anime. It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a very big
Fist
Fist
anime
of the
and
North
manga.
Star. Fist of the North
Tony's
Star
going nuts
to
this week.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Wait, ears?
Oh my god, my ears couldn't take that image. How? That's like, don't talk to me in that tone of voice. I mean,
No one
Yeah,
knows how
don't
sexy
point
I
that
am, so
face-
I don't know
that's
what
it.
the hell he's talking about. Like, he
don't
knows
point
I'm
that
sexy.
face at me and don't talk to me in that tone of voice or something like that. Or
Hey,
don't
look,
don't
we
look at
need
me
to
in that tone of
update-
voice. I'll get it right eventually.
We need to update that emoticon for Twitch. There, let's do this.
Someone screen grab that. Someone Twitch grab it.
Look, I know that I'm gonna really pull off the sumo look with the. Anyways,
Hey, you fucker! You be here for an hour. You eat too much.
Uh-oh, he's unbuttoned.
oh yeah, come on, brother.
Oh yeah, he's gonna paint himself red and bust through like Lego blocks.
Anyways, so that was what I had for gaming news. This debacle is so absolutely horrendous. People are saying that this game, eFootball, eFootball is so absolutely horrendous that the physics is ragdoll physics. The players will be charging down the field, and all of a sudden they'll be like wobbling and ragdolling across the field instead of running. Apparently, people are screen capping facial expressions on this game and using them for memes. Some people are complaining that the AI is so freaking stupid that the entire team will just stand there staring at the football rolling down the field like idiots.
Well, is that a free game? I think it was.
It is free,
You
Well,
can't
I mean-
catch me.
but it's
And it is
Konami's.
Konami.
Yeah, it's Konami's latest game drop.
But let's
I'm
see,
playing
player
Techno Ball.
pack.
I'm Bo Jackson.
Hey, they got
Oh,
a new
God.
football game out on Steam. You should check out. It's actually based on Tech. Supposed to be better than Madden.
You'd
believe it
be
or not.
surprised how big of a following that Tecmo Bowl has still.
It's got very good reviews. It's got very good mechanics. So
Guess it's totally accurate battle sim all over again.
yeah, none of them.
But from everybody that I have talked to, read reviews from, all that stuff, the general consensus is that this is the new world's worst game. Rest in peace, E.T. the extraterrestrial.
E.T. the extra testicle.
I mean, not everybody could be blessed like you, Chieftain.
Doesn't matter if he doesn't know how to use it.
Ooh, zinger!
Ow.
I know it was a ballsy joke.
That was ballsy.
Oh,
Oh, Baldy.
I say that was a little below the belt.
It was a lot.
But you are below the belt. What
It
are you,
was
like,
low hanging
4'11"?
fruit, okay?
Low hanging fruit.
Good. Dang.
We are very punny tonight.
indeed.
I think she's getting paid per one liner tonight.
That might be.
I'm not getting
Could
paid
be.
at all.
Oh,
We're all
Another
paid
one.
what we're worth. Nothing.
So imagine how. Actually, you know what? If we got paid to stop making puns, I might consider not making puns. Just if they really annoy people that much, I would be interested. But it's out of like that same curiosity as me owning a Dr. Pepper can from like 8 years ago, just to see how old I can make it to before I put it on eBay. You know.
I
Those
have
things you just do.
I have Budweiser canned water from the wildfires in the late 90s in Daytona Beach.
This.
Oh, yeah. Where are my crickets? I got to get cricket sound effect.
You know, I've mentioned
buy
that before.
You did, and I keep forgetting.
Anyway, so
Anyways,
that's all I got to
moving
say
on.
about that particular topic. Our friend Soda has some shit to lay out for everybody. I can smell it from here. What you got?
What do I have? Are we talking about the new MMO that got released this week? We are talking about Amazon's latest debacle of New World.
Ooh.
So, if anybody happened to have played this game this week, you would notice that the main server had 10,000 people in the queue. And if I'm sure if it's on stream, I haven't checked most of the big streamers, but for whatever reason, they should have known better being Amazon and seeing every launch of every MMO ever come out ever. The lag on the, I guess it's not really lag.
What was the name of this game?
New World.
New World is a new MMO. Been in the making for 5+ years, I would say. Amazon's first game that I think they actually made.
They're actually hiring for games for all of that.
Now, I can't say the game's good when you can play it, but if you're on any of the populated servers, don't expect to get in any without a couple-hour wait.
So
Wow.
my opinion of this is very, from my perspective, their queue time exists because their authentication servers are lacking in the power and bandwidth to actually authenticate people to get in. So the queue is created, which just means that they have too many people trying to check the game out. After all, the game did just launch.
Right. And the game is good. If you guys are in MMOs and you want a new MMO, the game's not bad. But if you're a player economy, I think. So. And believe me, when I say
cool.
crafting, you can't run 2 feet without saying, "Shit, I gotta cut this tree down," or "Shit, I gotta mine this ore," or "I gotta kill." I gotta get this hemp. Yes, you can get hemp, people. You can get hemp, watermelons, cabbage, you name it. You can fish. I haven't got to the end game yet. I'm only like level 21, 22.
I mean, the game just came out. Damn, Soda.
I told you I put 50 hours in since Tuesday, and that's what
Jesus.
the servers did. Servers are being shit. So.
My opinion on this is, as far as that goes, I can't kind of give you a little bit of a background explanation of why this happens. It happens with almost every single MMO I've ever played, which has been quite a few. I have since personally retired from MMOs permanently. I will never touch another MMO. I lost too much of my life playing World of Warcraft.
I agree with you. This is the first one I have
World
played
of Warcraft.
I will honestly say that WoW, every time a new major content patch was rolled out, not even just expansion, but a new major content patch came out, they would have a user queue, and you would be waiting and waiting and waiting, just like what you're talking about, for
But
hours.
I don't think I've ever seen any game ever have 10,000 people waiting in a queue. That was their first
That's a
server,
lot.
El
That's a little
Dorado.
excessive.
World of Warcraft never numbered how much their wait queue was.
Well, you
They
just
never
said you
numbered
were
it.
in position number whatever, so.
Yeah,
It's
and I've
not bad.
seen-
Like, even my server, I got on my first server that I got on, I literally still can't get on it. I had to get on one of the newer servers, so. It's like, my first character is basically bye-bye because I can't get on to play it. I guess I could if I wanted to wait. I guess if you're like 500 in the queue, it takes 45 minutes, but you gotta remember some people are coming home from work, they want to get on and grind. It's
Yep.
not happening. It's not fucking happening, so.
What's the easiest place to play where you can kill a lot of people and feel good about yourself? What is the ideal time? I would love that idea. I don't care if they're not good or not. I just want to beat up people in the game and make myself feel better about myself
Between
when I play
5
video
and
games.
10 is the best hours, but this is basically, it is a pretty PvP based. I haven't got into the PvP, but you join three different factions and you fight for the territories and the towns and the forts but I'm not messing with that till I get, much higher level because I figure half these kids will quit. I don't want to say quit. I don't say kids. Sorry. Half the fucking people will probably quit within a week or two because that's every MMO, So
Nova says, I'm glad WoW is dying. The community is toxic and the devs milk the shit out of it. And then how can you go 20 years and no World of Warcraft 2? Well, I can answer that putting my game dev hat on. Because this is from the same school of GTA 5. It's the same reason why they don't come out, because they're making so much money with WoW, but they could just throw expansions in there. But speaking of toxicity in games, I think WoW is right up there with the Call of Duty community as far as toxicity is concerned.
Oh, totally.
And I was a proud member of that toxic community because the approval rating of Congress was higher than my approval rating on Xbox because of that game.
Well, New World
That says a lot.
Because they're
has
pieces
been okay.
because people that play that are giant pieces of shit, and they hide in corners and don't play the objective. So what I do is I counter camp the campers. And that's how I fuck them up. But I don't play anymore. But originally, that's how Laggin Out came about. We were in a lobby, and it's like, hey, well, let's just do a talk show. And that's how it came out from actually a Call of Duty lobby while waiting for a game. But yeah, go ahead. Who I cut somebody off because I had to finish my thought. That's the ADD brain. I need to say it before I forget. Who was?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just saying that the community get a lot of bans chat and starter.
I did, yeah. A little bit, very little.
And you get people that aren't even level 20 talking shit to each other. I'm like, when you get to level 50, 60, then you can talk shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dark Nova, are we referring to World at War, where you can actually, in the lobby, you can jump on other people's teams in the lobby, so that way you actually can team up in the lobby? I wish they would use that fucking thing. I wish they would use that.
Lost her video, but
Yeah, the video went away.
There was a
but I'll
commercial.
give an update. I'd say give me a week or two. Give me an update. I'll have about 100, 200 hours in a week or two. So.
There you go. The video's back up. You got to love our production quality. Look at this. We can pop up the game. We do these flying logos. We're the best podcast on Twitch that nobody is watching.
That's a true story.
But thank you. True. Like, how many viewers do we have? Does that say 6?
I see 6 now. A little bit ago we had 7.
That's awesome. How many of us are in the room monitoring though?
Well, I am.
So there's at least 5.
It usually doesn't count mods though. So
that's true.
Yeah.
No camping is lazy. No.
Don't get.
Yep.
Yeah, don't get Nova started on camping because he thinks that's all I do when I play shooters. Just camp,
if you check out my Xbox Live, it's Chieftain XI. Look at my motto. It says, "I counter camp campers." I have not changed it in 10 years. But I hate fucking campers. I might do a t-shirt that says camping is not a legitimate strategy. In real life, yes. Not in video game life. If you're going to hide like a fucking pussy, then you deserve to step on a fucking Lego. I also
play hardcore, so there's no mini map anyway.
That's what I do. I go hardcore because I don't play Call of Duty with training wheels. That's what I call the regular core. It's Call of Duty with training wheels. Like, oh, where is everybody? I'm a fucking pussy. I need a map to find everybody. Where?
I do play hardcore. I don't think nobody realizes I play hardcore.
Right. If you guys want to check out, I got a Modern Warfare mockery T-shirt on our T-shirt thing. It says, what does it say? It's like Call of Duty Modern Tryhards. That's what the shirt says in the Call of Duty logo. It's fucking hilarious. If you just click on the link in there, you don't have to buy anything. Just look at the logo. It's funny.
Yeah, the logo is great. That's where we actually get our name for the Tribar Awards.
Yeah, exactly.
For the category of tryhard. And Call of Duty every year is a candidate for the tryhard because it's Call of fucking effortless duty.
It's Call of copy paste
Not this
duty.
year though.
Oh, not this year.
This year it's not this year because there are a few other games I believe are more deserving of the title because they embody the issues in the video game community more than Call of Duty, which is saying something.
It does say something because every year it's the same thing. It's a copy paste. It's the same maps. It's the same damn guns with just different skins.
It's basically Madden, but the military version of Madden. It's the same game every year, but they just change
It's
a
the
little
same game, just the roster changes every year.
Yeah. Give us your money. $60 plus $60 annual pass, EA tokens, and microtransactions. Only brought to you by EA Sports. We're paying to keep our studios open by nickel and diming your ass.
That's why I quit.
Or
playing,
as The Right Opinion says, excessive avarice.
That's why I stopped playing NBA 2K. I used to love that game, and then I realized I was spending like $500 a month buying packs of fucking cards that I can't do nothing with just to beat somebody online. It's like, yeah, I won't even pick it up now because I don't want to even have the I don't want to buy anything. Pay $100 for a game that's $500 a week just to buy packs. It's like, no,
I know.
I'm done.
I can invest in cryptocurrency that I said I was going to do in February, and I promised Hero I was going to do, and then I forgot.
Damn you. Dogecoin to the moon.
I don't know who that guy is in the lower corner. This is a recording.
I haven't opened any of that outside map yet. That's all like level 50 zones. So.
All right, so the next topic. The man, the myth, the legend, Chieftain. What do you have, buddy?
That's me. I am the Chieftain. And as you guys know, I like to fight with people online because it's fun. And I also like to talk about a variety of subjects, one of which was COVID and someone's like totally inhibiting someone's freedom of choice. And again, if you want to get the shot, that's fine. That's my personal opinion. If you don't, that's cool too. There's actually cool new names, guys, for people that have not gotten a shot. They're actually called purebloods, but people who have not gotten the shot.
What?
Yeah, they're called purebloods because they didn't get the shot. And the other ones, I don't know. I don't know what the vaccinated are called. I guess like I'm vaccinated, so I'd be a mug blood.
A mug blood?
A mud blood. Is that how, mud blood? Right, mud blood. Is that the Harry Potter thing?
I was say we vampires? Are we werewolves? What the fuck are we?
What is going on, man?
I don't know. But anyways, so I recorded the conversation because this guy's a fucking idiot. So I said, you know what? I did this really quick. It's a really quick thing, and it's called. We're actually revitalizing an old segment from like season 2, like 8 years ago or 7 years ago, called. Let's go to it actually. Let's go to where's my 4 shot? There it is. It is called Chieftain's Campers Corner. Oh yeah. It is back with a vengeance. And look at that beautifully airbrushed photo of me. It needs more airbrushing apparently because there's a lot of spots.
Send it over here. I'll fix it.
Yeah. So I will read it aloud because it is fucking hilarious. And I could just see the look on not Hero's face, on Oni's face. She is not ready for this. But we're going to do it anyway. And I'm going to read it aloud. So the context was like I did it under the Lagging Out company page, which was probably a mistake. But the subject was I had a conversation. Let's just call him Terrence. I blocked out his name because I want to protect the stupid. And
Bob.
Yeah. So like you know his first name, but you don't know his other information. So, of course, the link is from NPR, which is a very dependable news source. YouTube is banning. You can't keep a straight face, huh? YouTube is banning all content that spreads vaccine misinformation. I know Hero's like biting at the bit to say something, so let me get through. Let me get through some of and I'll read this aloud. Please excuse the grammatical errors. I was typing really quick and working at the same time. So Jerry Jerry just responded, Facebook is doing it as well, but the hypocrisy of this, it's Facebook and YouTube spread false information and hiding the truth. This is a dictatorship and fascism. And then Brian, this guy's a fucking winner too. I know him, and not really the brightest bulb in the bunch. Kind of like a 35-year-old sleeping in a twin bed. We talked about that offline last week. So he said right call. So you see that little laugh emoji on the bottom there, guys? You can see it a little bit. It's like kind of clipped off. That's me laughing at him because he's a fucking idiot. So yeah, this is fucking great.
Shit.
So here we go. The conversation gets really long here.
How did that not get one on the? Oh my!
I said we all not allegedly me, right? Lagging out. We all know that this is not the case. When YouTube says misinformation, quote unquote, they mean their agenda and not science. This is a radical idea that is right down their alley. Suppressing the truth, yet another bad call channel. He actually does the same thing. He says, I'm into politics, but won't debate people that have a difference of opinion because everyone is smarter than him. So, but yeah. But Terrence comes in and responds, YouTube bans all anti-vaccine misinformation, removes this disinformation, dozens of channels. This policy goes well beyond COVID-19. I purposely didn't expand that because he copied and pasted the response. It's not even his original thought. So I wasn't going to go in and like inundate you guys with all this crazy fucking information. So instead of like saying that, I kind of read halfway through. I'm like, oh, this is not his voice because his grammar is awful. And he doesn't use periods. It's just like a stream of thought that he repeats over and over again. So he doesn't know how to formulate a complete sentence, and he's in his 40s. So anyways, you okay, Oni? So I wrote because I observed this was a total like plagiarized response, and he would probably got an F in Soda's class. But I wrote copy and paste. Defending quote unquote misinformation is a blanket term and an excuse to censor. They have banned information from doctors and professionals who have legitimate disregard with the vaccine. Medical doctors have an issue with the vaccine. The only reason the people commenting here agree with YouTube is because of their bias. They do not trust science. They let their personal opinions get in the way of the facts. Purebloods, aka anti-vaxxers, have every right to make decisions backed by medical facts, whether YouTube agrees or not. The misinformation on YouTube goes both ways. Not surprisingly, they only remove one side, who does not, and now here. People need to pick up a history book and see what's happening. The blind trust some people have in YouTube is disturbing. When therapeutics, therapy, and medication has been around for 60 years, proved to be effective against COVID, it is buried and never spoken about. We've talking about this off air. So like this is me just spitting facts. I'm just spitting facts, right? It's not one way or the other. All I'm trying to say.
I will caution you, by the way, talking about some of those items that have been proven to treat the beer bug. The coof, as some people is bad. You know,
well, I won't mention
mention
the therapeutic drugs, but we all know what they are.
Yeah.
But they're kind of suppressing
Joe
them.
Rogan.
Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Joe Rogan used them all.
This is funny though. He goes, "I love this." He goes, "I do my research, whatever." He says, "I do my research. You can say whatever you want to say." I go, "This is where I'm giving props to you guys. We have a team of researchers here." We see the patterns. Research is only as good as the material you're researching. Some people research their points of view. There are a lot of Googleologists out there. I love that word. That stick to our research and personal experience with YouTube format. Being on YouTube for over 10 years, we are the authority on their practices, because we've had stuff taken down, right, guys? And it wasn't just like politically motivated. It was just like, oh, this is violent, but yet a 4 million thing voting is
4 million subscriber channel is
getting like the same fucking thing that we're getting, and so we know what we're talking about. So, but then again, he says we have it coming. He said that in a previous conversation.
What do we have coming?
Okay,
just because we aren't friendly to other people outside of our country. You know what?
No, it's not even a difference of opinion. It's just like the content. Like the content's the exact same content, but we're getting flagged for it. And then he goes, this is where I know I'm getting to him. This is fucking great. This is how I know I'm getting in his head a little bit. Look, one reason why me and like he's talking to Lagging Out like it's a person. So one reason why me and you always get into heated conversation all the time, because you always pass yourself off as an expert in every field, bro. I mean, that's what's wrong with the world now. It's too many smart-ass people in the world, and he just goes off and he says the same thing 3-4 times. But we're not bros, right? We are an entity. We're a company. And then I say something about him making the same point 3 times. Can you please repeat the same sentence 3 times in a row, please? Oh, yes, you did. Thank you. I find it's more amusing than you guys. Are you bored by this, or you find it like cringy?
I'm reading, actually.
Okay. We as a company, not one person, you're using improper pronouns. Another shot at him just to like... just to fuck with him.
Oh, right in the pronouns. Oh God, please announce your pronouns to me when you introduce yourself, so I know how to address you. Sorry. I'll calm down.
Do you call Walt Disney World bro? I mean, it's the same instance, right? Call those you need to be informed such things. We have over 20 years in the field, and I was just explaining how awesome we are there, because he hates that, because like he's got a really small view of himself. So.
And not just one field either.
Right. So.
You've got 20 years in your field. I've got 20 years in my field. Oni's
Right.
got lots of years just creating stuff. So I'm sure you bring something. I mean, you're this AI in the internet. So you got to know something.
Says shots fired. You're damn fucking right. You're seeing like vintage, like 2013 Chieftain right here. This is a rare occurrence. So I hope you're enjoying this. But okay, here, Terrence, quote unquote. Well, I don't take what people say on the internet at face value, and I'm just not that type of person. So please forgive me for being so formal. I don't understand the context of how he's being formal there, and then I said,
none of that's formal.
Yeah, I go, neither do we, which is why we back everything up with facts. Our fans demand that.
Mm-hmm.
I go, wonder what changed your mind on the research, because he's like pro-vax now. So on your research, or was it your bias of who was president? And then you can't see the image, but it's really small, but he just happened to write this December 30th, 2020. So let's read what he wrote and how his feeling was while Trump was president. I am not taking the vaccination because, seriously, after looking at the video from Tamika Morrow, the nurse practitioner, already made up my mind, and I'm not taking it. But at the same time, I do care more about my life too much, and I'm not going to risk destroying everything in my life on the account of this vaccination, because, seriously, I want my life to be thriving, because I cherish life too much. Even all my friends respect my decision for not taking it. Now, poor Oni is saying, oh my God, that's the worst run-on sentence I've ever seen in my fucking life. Right?
It hurts me.
Right.
Maybe he's afraid of the nanobots that they put in.
Right. Look at the date.
Yeah, be afraid of the nanobots when we got these goddamn $1,000 smartphones in our fucking pockets everywhere we go.
December 30th, 2020, right? And now what is it, like 10 months later?
Yeah.
So then I call him out and I post that and I go, Terrence, parent, where is it? Actually, I should go back, because let me go back a couple. So I guess that's my opinion.
It was broken in the story.
This is where his hypocrisy comes in. That was my opinion, but at the same time, I wasn't being biased. That was me voicing and spreading my mind and voice in my opinion, because I am very opinionated, because a lot of people have that problem with opinionated individuals. Oh my God. Can you please correct your fucking grammar, please? Oh my God!
It's my opinion that your opinion and my
opinion that
don't
your
matter
opinion.
because I'm opinionated.
Your opinion that my opinion is opinionated. What? What the fuck? Is that English?
Hey, Oni's going nuts over here.
Oni's like, sweet Jesus. And then Nova's saying the cringe is real.
Fucking
So
cringe.
true.
Is this a good segment, or should I do these anymore? Okay.
This is a great one.
Okay.
Just let me walk away. This hurts.
When one projects their opinions as facts, that is what people get concerned about. When those before mentioned opinions are proved wrong time and time again by documented facts, and one doesn't admit them, they're mistaken. These people have a tendency. I go into saying, I don't respect them as people because they're not smart enough to be a critical thinker. I think that's what I said at the end. Someone gave us a
Nova.
thank you
Shout
for the
out to
follow.
you, dude. Thank you.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, he has to follow or I can't gift him a sub.
I don't know why you didn't follow either. I don't know why you didn't buy a T-shirt either. Just kidding.
I buy him
Do it all.
everything. I take care of him. He's like, he's the son I never had. So.
Aw.
Hey,
love my Nova.
nothing wrong with bromances here. Hollywood
Yeah.
might have a different opinion where, all bromances must end in some sort of homo relationship, but that's not everybody, man.
Odd thing is, Nova actually started following my stream. I think he was 13 or 14.
I'm just reading this. I'm just reading this comment. Wow, I was about to mention how bad the grammar is, but Chief is too fast at firing so many shots. I got diarrhea of the mouth and constipation of thought. And then it says,
Okay, Zur, I just gotta give you a
Dark,
little
thank
lore
you for buying
drop.
a hat. We
I gotta-
appreciate that. I was just kidding. I always kid when we have merch, but every fucking Twitch person's got merch, so we get it. But
All
what
right,
you
I gotta
say?
give you I gotta drop some deep lore about Chieftain here. This guy, he's like mostly Italian blooded. The guy is literally vomiting diarrhea at the mouth. He talks so fast. I have to tell him to slow down when we're talking in private.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Someone else followed us, right? Nova?
No, that was
is it-
our boy here giving out subs.
I'm
Thank
just
you,
giving out.
Soda.
I'm trying to give Nova a sub, and it won't fucking let me, so I gave half the room subs. God damn it. Usually if you click their name, it says give them a
Task
sub.
failed successfully.
I am definitely fucking shit up. But hey, money's money. Who cares, right?
I appreciate it.
Going
We'll
to a
catch
good
you.
source.
Thank you so
Just
much.
give it back to me in salary later,
Right?
Hey, that's in the cards. I'm telling you guys, it's in
That
the
is
cards.
funny. I given everybody a sub, but it won't give one to Nova. Like, what the fuck? The gift of sub is like blocked out. That's weird.
Let me see.
So he said he was actually the context of the next statement above there. Just getting back to what we were talking about was like you said, you claim to be experts on everything. I go, experts don't know everything about everything, but we know more than randos on Facebook. We are many. We are the Lagging Out Legion. And then I posted our shirt there just to be a dick.
Troll has been trolled, and this is definitely an own that I will declare successful.
Okay.
Completely, totally. We are now at the point of overkill.
All right. We're on. I think this is the last one. This is the last of the conversation. So I says. So Terrence goes, lagging out. Everybody already knows who you guys are. I'm just like, yes! Fuck yeah! So I was like, yes! When Jesus asked a man who was possessed with your name, and he replied, Legion, for we are many. And I go, best response ever. Like that, as sarcasm. And so then he goes, so you see how the subject's like he can't stay on a stream of consciousness. He's got to change the subject consistently because he can't win an argument. So are you taking the biblical word legion from the Bible? Just wanted to make sure that you understand that. I wrote, you believe in God? I thought you only believed in things that you see. Weird. We thought we thought we were making a joke. Never mind. We have to get to work. Have a great day.
Let's realize Legion.
Oh, look. No. Screenshot that because
There's
I was
just
saying
so much
about millennial. But then he said millennials. That's how we are. See, somebody screenshot that.
Once again, using the pronoun bro. This is the
does-
last page, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead, Oni.
He does
Oni's
realize
having a mental
that
breakdown.
I am. I'm trying not to fucking die on stream. I'm sorry. So the New Testament of the Bible, a lot of it takes place in Greece and Rome. Some of it's Greece, some of it's Rome. So Legion wasn't just the demon.
Legion was also the
this
Roman
guy
army.
remembers correctly, the legionnaires, large groups of men with spears and shields, and it just
like
hurts.
I actually, I'm glad you said that. It's like, bro, I go again, bro, I go to Sunday school every Sunday. I go to church every Sunday. He says things twice when he gets mad. Yes, I believe in God and I also believe in the devil. Sometimes it's best for you to get a firsthand look at what goes on in church. I wonder if you ever been to church yourself instead of spending a lot of time on YouTube. And then I respond thinking I was thinking of Oni.
Can I cut in?
Yes, I was going to defend you, Oni, here, but go ahead. I actually do.
With all due respect, you're Italian. What fucking church is in Italy? Oh, wait,
Right,
that's right.
the Roman
Roman
Catholic
Catholic Church. The Vatican. Okay, sorry. I couldn't.
Yeah.
We gotta hydrate.
Quench your thirst. Quench your thirst with Rogue Energy Drink. In the bottom right-hand corner, if you just type in the coupon code Laggin Out, you can save 10% on that. It's like any other energy drink. I like the pink lemonade. You might like something different. So that's what the little advertisements are in the bottom right-hand corner.
No,
That's right.
All right, I'm going to wrap this up like a condom. So we have, because this segment's entirely too long, we have many Christians and other faiths on staff. One actually goes to Bible study, which is Oni. But we all have been to church, and some come from very religious backgrounds. We find it insulting that you cannot contemplate that we can't do many things at the same time, like me working and talking to you. That's what I wrote at the end, and that was the end. So that was my conversation as I was working today. Any comments from the people watching or the staff?
Yeah, Noah's mad you're not on G Fuel coupon.
What's that?
Here's something.
Nobody wants you to have a G Fuel coupon.
Here's some
Fuck G Fuel, man.
Here's some writing advice.
Shot.
Here's some writing advice. When you go to formulate a thought, it's just better to use simple language that comes easily and naturally to you. If you have to force it, probably won't go well. Kind of like risky farts. Just don't do it. A little bit of relation goes a long way. Please, for the love of all that is good and sacred, before I find you and drop kick you.
In Jesus' name, amen.
This has been a PSA.
That PSA is very real. I will personally advocate for the fact that, and I have met Oni in person, I will advocate for the fact that it is absolutely fucking terrifying seeing a 4'11" ninja flying at your face. She defies gravity. No shit.
I'm not 4'11".
Uh-oh.
You gave her an extra inch. She's 4'10". Okay.
Remember,
Good
folks,
Lord.
every inch counts. It's not what
That's
you've
what
got,
she
it's how
said.
you use it.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. All right.
All right.
All right.
Life advice from Laggin Out. We care about you.
We're lagging out.
Do
We
not piss
care.
off the Oni. That is step one.
It's like what I learned is that Chieftain is savage. That's the greatest compliment ever. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oni,
Today
take
I
your
learned-
3 spoon and go Oni girly. Oni girl. Oni Jiri on? Oni Jiri
Onigiri.
mode? What the fuck is that?
A nigiri.
Oh, okay.
It's
Onigiri is
Onigiri?
a rice ball. So usually,
help me.
I was gonna say something bad. I kept it for myself. No, you know what? I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
This is why Italy left the Axis powers so early, and this is why they strung Mussolini and his mistress in the streets.
Yes.
Goddamn Italian.
All right, go
Hey,
on.
you
Don't
have-
be a
they
still
do-
God.
What is with this shit? Like, what is this? Talking with their hands and shit.
Go ahead, Oni. Finish your explanation of what a nigiri
Deep
is.
thoughts with Oni.
Okay, onigiri is a rice ball, usually shaped like a triangle. Don't ask why. It's just easier to form that way. Basically, it's portable rice, so you can put like sprinkles on it, or you can put something in the rice ball. So like a popular one is umeboshi, which is a pickled plum, which is actually an apricot, but we're not going to go into there.
Mhm.
Or you can put like
Isn't
fish
all
flakes,
rice
Or
portable?
you could put
Don't.
Fuck.
yes, but no. It's kind of like, is spaghetti portable? Yes, but it's certainly easier when it's in a can. So with rice, they would shape it so that you could like carry it and hold it while you eat it instead of using chopsticks.
I'm glad my
also, it's just a way
webcam's
for
not
people
on
to be
right now.
creative. I don't want to know why. Do not explain why, please don't.
His expressions would be betraying everything that he's thinking at the moment, especially
That's
at
exactly
Chieftain's antics. That's why.
Actually, speaking of Japanese snacks,
Oh Lord.
Onigiri is a jelly-filled donut. Brock ate it in Pokemon.
Oh Lord.
Just smack the Italian with a baguette. That,
fuck the
a
dubs.
baguette is
Fuck those
is
dubs.
French. A baguette is
All right.
French,
Go
you
fuck
stunad.
yourself.
Oh my God.
Cool
I
song.
want a
Sir, how
I want a bigger
Sir, how
baguette.
could you? It's not a jelly don't. Oh my God. She's right. I forgot. The Pokemon dubs were so abso-fucking-lutely terrible with translation.
So was Sailor Moon. Because
Absolutely.
remember, they were saying Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune were cousins.
Yeah, no, they were lovers. Everybody
I
knows
can
that.
hear the banjos.
You
You
They
could
had
hear
an
the
incest
banjos because they
baby.
were playing them hard.
They had an incest baby and shot it into outer space.
I mean,
Well, they adopted the baby.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
Boomer anime.
technically.
No,
What
but
was
it's the
Boomer
anime.
anime?
It's
As
the
long as you
anime
don't
version.
call Oni a Karen like someone else did offline, she's not going to come and slit your throat.
Oh,
I can't
Oh,
understand
I was
why
confused
someone
by
would
that. I
call
just knew
Oni
it
a Karen.
was.
She's like the complete opposite of a Karen.
from this person.
the bodies.
Basically. She likes that one. She cracked a smile. Did anyone see that shit?
Almost got
Oni
it.
cracked a fucking smile. Someone
Somebody-
clip that. Someone
Zer
clip
Chaos, I need you to clip that as soon as possible. That never happens.
that. Never fucking happens.
Yes, it does. It does.
There's the second smile.
Wow,
Click.
Look how pretty she looks when she smiles. Look at that. Look how cute. You just want to pinch her cheeks. Now she's turning red.
If you
She's
pinch my
turning
cheeks, I will
around.
fucking
We're going
kill
to a
you.
close up with her. We're going to a
God.
close up. We're going to
Oh,
a close
God.
up.
No, don't do it.
Here's one. How you like that?
Don't mess with the Oni t-shirts coming soon.
Actually, I thought we dubbed that one Oni Rage, and it was going to be a clip of that scene that Keith edited
Right.
with the rage meter at the bottom.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have a chief mode. That's a hashtag chief mode. With me giving the finger to the camera. I'm not sure if you guys remember that picture. I could look it up if you guys want to look at it, but it's...
We got more topics together.
All right, let's do the topics. Let's do the topics.
Farting around now.
Yeah. But we're having fun. Are you guys entertained? Are we entertaining you?
Are you not entertained?
Cena.
All I'm saying is, like, Oni's bed there looks very comfortable, and I want to sleep in it. That looks
Yo.
so
Everybody
comfy.
watching, tell
This
your friends.
This is a queen size bed. This bed is probably so big I can lay across it, like widthwise. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm gonna hang off the bed. This is a huge bed.
Nice.
It's crazy.
I'd sleep in the chair behind you. That's probably where I'd end up sleeping.
I have achieved Master Chieftain mode.
I haven't. I've actually been sleeping in a recliner for the last 3 months. I just sleeping in a bed is weird for me. So sleeping in hotels is really weird. But
Not
I have
sleeping
sleeping
upside
bags
down is
in
weird
my
for you.
Jeep.
Oh my god.
Hey, shut up. I have sleeping bags. I'm just not bringing them in the hotels because that's just kind of, I don't know. It's more stuff to have to unpack, and I really don't want to do that. So, yeah.
I've slept in a
It's like, why
recliner
sleep in a-
for at least 7 years. But sleeping in a bed is weird for me too. So. Why? I don't know.
Now I need to go back. So
On the
our
floor?
our next in the
Just
lineup. Our next in the lineup. I'm gonna railroad this the right direction now. Is movie entertainment news. This just in, as of last night, I think it was, Venom 2 dropped. I was and I was hearing that the director had come out before the
closet?
movie. Well, apparently they were saying that Eddie and Venom had a total hot for each other relationship. And
Oh yeah.
and this was something from the director or one of the people on the set that were saying that, and they were just apparently trying to gain the views from what I have begun to call the woke public, and everything that's
And here we go.
apparently hated in the world for some reason. I don't know why, but apparently that's a thing. And live your life as you see fit. The only person you need to be accountable to is your God, whoever that may be. That's my opinion.
The flying spaghetti monster.
Sure. If you're
Right.
Italian, I guess.
It's me, an Italian stereotype. I like my spaghetti.
I just had to throw that one out there.
Or I could say, fuck you. We've been getting a lot of comments on racist Mario. On we have a video
Racist
that
Mario?
he's racing other people, and he's racing Kratos. He's like, oh, Kratos is there. He's like, right behind him. He's like, oh, fuck you, and Kratos, oh, fuck you, and Kratos just fucking kills him. It's hilarious. But yeah, go ahead.
So, the actual reviews, I haven't seen this movie yet. I want to see this movie. I also haven't seen the first Venom yet, so shame on me. But I've heard nothing but absolute good things. And from trusted sources that there is no wokeness, there is no gayness between Venom and Eddie Brock.
Hi.
It's just apparent, as some called it, it's just a buddy movie. For some reason, people
They're
in Hollywood
bros.
apparently, just there's this thing, something from people in Hollywood that apparently good friends and best buddies that are the same gender, same sex, whatever you want to call it these days, they just can't just be bros. There can't just be a bromance without some sort of weird sexual fixation. And
Wow.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Why can't just content be good content without injecting like sexual orientation. I just want to see a good story.
Sociopolitics.
Yeah, but like
2021.
I just like people go to movies to escape all that type of social justice stuff. Like, can't we
I'm
just watch a
sorry.
movie to enjoy a movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you guys
That's
think? What
my
does the
point of
chat
view.
think about this? Am I like overstepping my bounds here?
I don't think.
Absolutely, chat. Give us your opinion.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. What about anyone
I
else?
think-
Soda, Oni.
Well, I know if Nova anyway is a big Venom fan, so if he came out being gay, he would probably have a fit, and not because he's a homophobe, but just because, like what you said, keep that shit out of our movies. You know, like we want to enjoy our movies. We don't want politics. We don't want gender crap. It's just getting stupid.
Let me confirm what Sir Chaos is saying. The symbiote species reproduces asexually. They're
Right.
literally giant cells
I
that
was just
can't
gonna
live
say
without
that.
without a host. Sorry, not a husk. Can't live without a host, and they divide like an amoeba to become another symbiote. So yeah, they're asexual. There's nothing sexual or sensuous about them. Apparently, from what I understand, the Venom movie itself and the second one are apparently if you like the first one, you will like the second one. Most people that I trust say that it was a decent movie. Not a lot of people said that they loved it, but it was along the same train of thought, a lot of the same bizarre sense of humor that not the original Venom, but the previous Venom movie had. I would like to confirm that myself. I plan on finding a way to see it.
When you imply see it, I hope you mean legally.
Of course.
I will neither confirm nor deny that. And actually, yes,
as a-
absolutely legally.
as
If
a
I
produ-
like something, I definitely want to support it.
Oh, Stage 6
Yes.
actually helped produce this. I didn't know that.
Everybody should enjoy their movies. I agree. Keep all the stuff out. Because, like I said, everything we watch now, even on
They were
CW,
adopted, Dark Nova.
we have to look politics, sexual orientation. Nobody. I mean, at least I don't. I don't care if you're gay, straight. It's like I tell my students. Some of my students are like, "Oh, if I support Biden, are you gonna fail me?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Who does that shit?" Like, I don't care if you're black, white, gay,
Yeah.
straight, pink, green. You're an artist. You're in my class. I don't care. Like, I don't judge you on who you are, what you believe, your religion. Who gives a shit? Like,
I think
don't.
we're probably the only, like, not the only two professors, but like we kind of call it right down the line when we judge our students' work. We might not agree about the subject matter, but if it's told in the correct technique that it's supposed to be told, then yes, you can get a good grade. I had a student that did a storyboard about the Social Justice League. She got a 99 out of 100. It was a very well put together story. Now, is it something I necessarily agree with? I won't tell you, but people who know me would probably say no. But I'm making it based on an academic decision.
Right. Exactly.
So if you do a great job, then hell yeah.
Well, if you look
I'm not
back-
going to fail you because you have a difference of opinion with me. That's fucking stupid.
If you look back at my Discord, a student did a full kind of visual effects on a gay bomb. And yeah, I mean, yes. There was people like, you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, don't look at it from gay, straight. Look at it as it was a good, well done little movie. Like, who cares what the content was? Like,
I'm trying
Fuck it,
to fix where I'm sitting in my frame. Sorry, guys.
it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know how we got to that from Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I never even
Well,
seen
it's
the
because
first.
people are trying to freaking make it socio-political.
Yeah,
Just
political.
give me a goddamn good story that has nothing to do with sociopolitics. Now, if it's a commentary, a commentary on actual politics, like in a story like, say, 1984, yeah, okay, that's commentary on politics. And if you make a movie based off of that, I expect to see that fucking commentary in it, not modern day fucking politics. Sorry,
Yeah,
rage
true.
over. My bad.
No, I agree.
I meant to do this. But yeah, I want to enjoy stuff. I'm like a Spider-Man fan, as everybody knows, but I don't know everything about Spider-Man. I'll be the first person to tell you I don't
Spider-Man
know a lot of stuff. So like, I'm a big fan of the Spider-Man fuck you soda, but the Spider-Man cinematic universe. I like all the stories, even though they don't traditionally stick to the story of the comic, which is fine with me. But and to be honest, I don't know a lot about Venom. The much I know about Venom is what I saw in Spider-Man 3, and that's really it. And from what my buddy Andrew James, and if you don't know who Andrew James is, you should. He's a big comic book guy. You might know him as Havoc and from Nerd Realm from a few years back, but he has his own podcast that he talks about comics.
Ooh,
but that,
shots fired.
No, not shots fired. He's coming back on our show, bro. He's coming
I'm
back
talking
next
about
year.
I'm talking about Spider-Man 3 down here, Nova. He's trying to speed run our Twitch channel here.
Let me stop this video really quick and like give him a little lesson on Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was the greatest Spider-Man out of all three of them because of the black suit. It was awesome. Even Tobey Maguire's fucking dancing was awesome. Emo Spider-Man was the shiznit. The black suit was the best, and it was a great movie. Hands down. There is no debate. If you think we're going to have a debate about this, it's not. It's a known fact. It was the greatest of the three Tobey Maguire movies, and Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man, hands down. There's no debate about this. So we're not going to have this debate. I'm telling you, you're wrong. So...
Oh, that's cringe. No, I'm kidding.
I agree with Nova.
I'm just kidding. I understand. I'm joking, of course, but like I could understand everyone doesn't like Spider-Man 3. I get it.
Look,
it's kind of hokey and a little weird. I get it.
I will say this.
Of course.
I loved the initial run of Spider-Man in the movies.
Yeah.
I personally believe that they progressively dipped in quality over those three. I loved the concept.
Tread lightly.
I loved the black suit. I did not like their
Please
portrayal.
tell me that was William Dafoe. Was that?
I did not.
Was that William Dafoe?
No, that's not William
boy.
Dafoe. This is the Venom 2.
Oh,
Yeah, I did not care for.
Not William. Willem.
Yeah,
I did not care for the.
I get it.
The Eddie Brock portrayal. I did not care for the fact that Tobey Maguire didn't know how to show emotion properly. That fake cry was so miserable.
Ugly cry. You don't like the ugly cry?
That wasn't even. I couldn't even give that an ugly cry quality there.
You didn't like You didn't like the. It's like this. You're breaking my heart. I love the fact that he turns around and is like, I love this pie. That's so great. Don't tell me you didn't like that when he turns around and he's like, how's the pie? He's like, so good. Tell me you are not human if you didn't find that fucking great. That scene was a scene stealer.
Look, I enjoyed the movie Spider-Man 3. I just didn't like how they portrayed Eddie Brock, and I just didn't like that they speed ran Venom's story. It was supposed to be so very much more. There was, as you could see from the Venom movies, there was multiple story arcs, not just the Venom story arc when he initially shows up, but the Carnage story arc. There is another point where actually in the comics where Carnage also spawns two symbiotes that are twins, and Venom teams up with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, again to go and get those two symbiotes from Carnage so that they don't turn out insane like Carnage.
Right.
So Venom is not necessarily a villain all the time or any of the time. He just had a villainous introduction. And in fact becomes a relatively good guy. Maybe an anti-hero at worst.
So let me get this straight. So this is my understanding of the symbiote. The symbiotes are like neutral, but they amplify the personality of their host. So if their host is good, they'd be overwhelmingly good. But if it is a serial killer, the symbiote would be more of an evil or antagonist type of character. Am I correct on that assessment?
That's relatively right. I mean, even Eddie Brock, when he got bonded with Venom, Eddie Brock himself was very much.
Oni.
Yeah, I see Oni. Go ahead, Oni.
Oh, he's losing it again.
So as much as I probably should, I would compare them almost like Utroms from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise, in that they are their own species. They sort of have their own society, but some of them are considered evil. Carnage was evil, and when it found its host, who was a serial killer, it didn't get it better, obviously.
No.
If I recall, the 1990s version of Spider-Man cartoon did have a version of Carnage who was pretty true to form. Like
true to form as much as they could be in the 90s.
I mean, and as a cartoon for kids. So, let's take a step back here. We're talking about a serial killer. I think his name was Cassidy. Am I right?
Cassidy or Casey?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
Host.
And Casey was
Cassidy,
a freaking mind job, a brainlet. Like, he was absolutely insane.
He liked killing people, and he liked making sure everybody saw him do it. So the symbiotes as a species are not necessarily parasitic, hence why they're supposed to be symbiotes. Venom and some of the other symbiotes that have shown up have not been, aside from Carnage, were not necessarily enemies. It's just them trying to assimilate to a new lifestyle, trying to figure out how to live with somebody else too. But they can pick up things from their host, like in one of the universes, which obviously didn't go well.
No.
But I mean, everyone wants a version of like whatever Venom, like Wolverine Venom.
There is an
Deadpool
entire
Venom.
symbiote story arc. They actually have the symbiotes. There's a run of Spider-Man Venom team up to stop Carnage's offspring from becoming like Carnage by taking them away, basically like CPS. But in that run of comics, they actually go through like a time rift and end up in the dinosaur age, and there's like a whole slew of symbiotes bonding with dinosaurs and some madness like that.
Crazy.
But I will agree with Oni and add on that the symbiotes magnify, as Chieftain kind of alluded to, the symbiotes magnify personality traits, and they take on personality traits in their own. The whole concept of the whole definition of the word symbiote is an organism that must work with a host in order to live, and they work together in a mutual relationship to gain abilities and gain functions from each other so that they survive together. And true to that definition is the comic book interpretation of what Venom and Carnage are. And they take traits from each other and become more like each other. That's how in Spider-Man 3, while I didn't like it as much as the other Spider-Man movies, it did a good, accurate representation of Venom, in that Venom's presence with Peter Parker amplified personality traits and personality traits of his own. When Venom and Spider-Man Peter Parker split, Venom attached himself to Eddie Brock, one of Spider-Man / Peter Parker's friends, and used Eddie Brock to get back to Spider-Man because he wanted to bond with Spider-Man again. That's why he was a villain in his first arc when he appeared. Yeah. And there's so much opportunity with these movies to go in depth as that, to explain a lot of that. But I don't know that Hollywood would pick it up and run with it. Dear Jesus.
What?
We had the
Wow.
fake news comment, so
I don't know what you're talking about. Laggin Out. You gotta like my floppy hair. Oh God.
I've got more news.
cheesecake.
We've beaten this.
Little wiggle.
We have beaten this. We have beaten the Venom story to death. Next on the docket, we have a couple of things. More BBC commentary, more Mario commentary, if
At the
anybody so
BBC.
chooses. Also, a bit of Star Wars rumor mongering. In the news, the BBC announced that Chris Chibnall was going to make his exit from the Doctor Who franchise. This is kind of a recap from last week. And the commentary is that I've been hearing as far as rumors go is that the BBC is in dire straits right now, and they are doing this because they want Doctor Who to make a comeback, and the comeback of Doctor Who to meet its ratings popularity that it had in previous years. The act of that happening would save the BBC because they are basically the BBC itself in Europe is, or in the UK is dear God.
no, Oni's okay. You okay, Oni?
Do you need
Yeah.
to say something?
No, just listening and have terrible internet connection. I apologize.
The BBC is effectively a part of the government in the UK. It's a government service, and it's paid
Right.
for through license fees. This fact, and the fact that much of the UK has been basically not paying the license fees for the BBC because it's turned into trash TV, at least according to public opinion in the UK. This isn't necessarily my opinion. I don't give a crap about the BBC one way or the other.
At the
aside from
BBC.
they provide entertainment in the form of Doctor Who, or they
Yeah,
did.
baby.
They did. Now
Like
it's
entertainment, you sure?
yeah, not anymore. Not any freaking more. That said, the news of Russell T Davies coming back has caused so
Oh, that was
much
perfect.
upheaval, so much resurgence of interest in Doctor Who that you can't help but think you can't help but think that it's going to be a comeback and that Russell T Davies is going to do something, because he was the one to revive the Doctor Who franchise back after it had a freaking 30-something, a 20-something year, sleepy period, cryostasis, whatever you want to call it. It had
Sleepy
been
time.
irrelevant for some 20-something years, and maybe 30 actually. And Russell T Davies brought it back with a bang. I'm just stating facts here. And there's two things. Russell T Davies is a popular showrunner currently. He brought back Doctor Who the first time. And here's the other fact that basically gives him plot armor against the mainstream media for anybody who would try to shit talk him. He's also a gay man. So the social weirdos out there can't come at him and shit talk him if he decides to go and retcon pieces of current Doctor Who that is absolute garbage. By absolute garbage, I mean it's the shit that pissed off the old school fan base that had been following the franchise for 50 goddamn years. I mean, like this whole timeless children bullshit, timeless child bullshit that they retconned into it, that Chris Chibnall had retconned into it, undid and fucking ignored years of canon that true fans had been following, fans that had been keeping the franchise alive. It's the same concept as these franchises that were revived just this year. He-Man, She-Ra, all the old school stuff that had been brought back and destroyed by mainstream media and current Hollywood.
Thundercats.
Yep, Thundercats. That's the other one.
Thundercats.
Fans kept those
Chitara's
franchises
home.
running. Fans
I totally
kept
wanted to hit that.
those franchises running and alive for 20 years of silence from that actual, from their franchises. There'd been no episodes, no cartoons, nothing but merchandise to keep those things relevant. Collectors kept it relevant. Kids that still play that were playing with different toys kept that stuff still relevant. Fans were cosplaying that stuff. All that stuff kept the whole thing running. Same thing with Doctor Who. All those fans kept it running, and then Chris Chibnall just turned around and just shat on all the fans with his disrespect of the franchise, and that's what's driven most people away from it current year.
It's the Michael Bay Club.
Russell T Davies could save Doctor Who, but the question is, will he? He is a mainstream entertainment guy. He is, part of the mainstream media. Like, the mainstream media has been trending towards, nah, I'm not going to give the fans what they want. No, I'm going to disrespect the fans and disrespect what's already out there. That's what mainstream media is. So the question is,
I think
does he
another
have the
point,
chops?
though.
Take a breath, Jesus.
Sorry, I think
Great points, though. These are all valid points, Hero. Good job.
most important is, are there enough fans willing to give him a chance? He could save it. I mean,
Yeah.
he could write everything right. He could write everything correctly. It lines up. It takes the lore and it puts it back where it should be. It makes sense. But if the fans aren't there, if people don't want to listen because they're tired of being thrown around, doesn't matter how good it is. In hindsight,
agree.
it'll probably be okay. But in the present time,
That question still remains. And
yeah,
here's
it's
the thing.
kind of like what we said a few weeks ago. You can have something worth $1 million, priced at $1 million. If no one buys it, it's worthless.
Agreed.
Unless Hunter Biden is selling it.
Well, no, that's just if it's crack.
Oh.
That's throwing guns in a trash can.
So what I have to say to that, Oni, and that is a valid point, and I would agree with that. But what I will say is what's happened in the past when Jodie Whittaker was announced as the new Doctor, as the 13th Doctor, the first female Doctor that we will live in.
We get it.
Dr.
Yes.
Karen.
We understand. Yeah.
Anyways,
We get it.
when Jodie Whittaker was announced as the new Doctor, the season premiere for when she first was, the Doctor, it had the absolute most ratings, most views, most everything, most popularity. The new season, episode 1, had the absolute most of everything, and then proceeded to tank episode over episode over episode after that. So the reason why I think he will have, that fans will care, or not, maybe not will care, but that fans will have that curiosity. They will want to see what is new with Doctor Who since he came back. They want to see what he will do, and it'll be that curiosity factor. How much of that is what is going to be in question, in my opinion? I kind of agree. Will it be enough?
Who? Oh, Doctor Who.
Chaos actually made a good point here, speaking about spoilers, like in destroying franchises. They say He-Man is dead in Masters of the Universe. Is it a spoiler?
That may be a spoiler, but everybody knows it now because Kevin Smith
I know it
murdered
now.
it.
So
Way to ruin it. Good job, guys.
yeah, thanks a lot. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that like Vader is something ridiculous, like Luke Skywalker's father or something like that.
No way.
Speaking
Bullshit.
of, that's a great segue to the next topic.
You like that? That was totally
I
intentional.
love that.
I swear to
that
God.
was planned. So
That was a
the next-
pandemic. Go ahead.
Yeah, wow. So next is there are rumors. Oh my God! Of course there are rumors. It's Disney. There's always rumors when it's concerning Disney, Lucasfilm, anything involving Disney. There's rumors and have been rumors since something like last March that Brie Larson was going to have her own Star Wars series. There was no evidence to support this rumor, but my God, was it in the rumor mill? But recent rumors have propagated, giggity word, have propagated that she walked off set from her own show due to a disagreement with Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh, shocker. Cat fight.
Here's my problem with this. I'm going to go ahead and poke holes all over this rumor because one, there was no evidence to support any of this happened, and two, yes, please do. The reason why I don't believe this rumor is Kathleen Kennedy's ego demands that she makes a path, makes way for a strong female character. I don't think that Brie Larson would ever have a disagreement with Kathleen Kennedy because one, Brie Larson
Here it comes.
wants to keep having work, so she's going to bow to the mouse. Two, Kathleen Kennedy, like
You
I
have
said,
such animosity for Disney. It just permeates through your fucking pores, dude.
it's funny because I actually like Disney.
Do you really?
Yes, I actually like Disney. The reason why I'm so critical of them is because I want them to be better. You criticize the things you
Gotcha,
like so that
okay.
they get better.
right.
I just don't agree with some of their business decisions and some of their
I work for
creative
Disney.
decisions.
Or- right there.
G-Force.
The
God,
one and
fucking
only
cheese.
movie I worked on. But anyways, go ahead. I'm derailing your trail of thought.
That's fine. That's what makes these things fun.
I love long format.
Just Kathleen Kennedy would not run over her talent that matches her politics, her identity politics. A strong, independent woman, you ain't gonna. She's gonna want that character to shine. She's gonna want her Mary Sue character,
Right?
and you know, it lines up too much with her politics to not work with Brie Larson on something. So I don't really think that there would have been a creative difference between the two to create this rumor or to give this rumor any substance.
In Brie Larson's defense, she doesn't really technically have to work because she's the spokesperson for Nissan, so she's good to go.
I mean that's a valid response. And
Yes, it
honestly,
was valid. It was a joke, but okay. I'm
but
valid. I
here's the thing, though.
contributed. Yay.
It could also be if there's anything in favor of the rumor. People who are
Long
too
pause.
much alike tend to not go well with each other.
Well, I don't know that I think that Kathleen Kennedy and Brie Larson are that much alike in personality. I mean, on the one hand, you got an absolute narcissistic egotist, and on the other, you have absolute narcissistic egotist. Sorry, yeah, but honestly, I don't really know. I could never honestly figure out much about Brie Larson as a person. She's really wooden in her acting and has no personality.
Tends to piss everybody off.
Yeah,
I hate it.
and then she says things like, "I don't care about what some 40-year-old white man's opinion is of my movie." Really? Really?
Bitch, you should care because we're taking our kids to it.
Not just that, but like the target demographic of Marvel movies are comic book fans. Now, yeah, they want to expand that demographic and get more So they got to do things that catch people's attention that would drive that. But why would you alienate your primary fan base or customer base that's going to bring the most?
Literally the argument as to why people need to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up.
Whether it's video games,
You're
it's
a
movies,
stupid-
it's comic books.
Oh,
Stop alienating your fans. Stop alienating people who give you the fucking money.
Oh, yes.
He who's that boogie, ho ho, give me money, Chopper, want money, ho 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 ho.
Yep.
Java broke in there. Oh,
I done fucked that up. Produced by Chieftain. You can tell by their shitty ass cuts.
There you go. So,
I have.
Java
Mario.
too.
Mario. This
I
week,
thought you said
earlier this
Oreo.
week- Mario. So earlier this week, more Mario news broke out. The original Luigi actor from the movie back in the 80s, cringe.
It's me. I fuck you.
So I can't really remember his name. That should tell you how relevant he is. Not really. I'm terrible with
The
names.
importance of.
It's me, Mario.
all you gotta know is Luigi.
Who did
So-
that? That was awesome.
What I will say is this guy came out and said that he loved that Mario was coming back as a movie. Awesome. Cool. But why are you talking about it? Oh, wait. He's putting a job application out there. This mofo had the audacity to say that the original Mario movie was great, had such a diverse cast, blah, 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 and then turned around and said that the new cast for the new Mario movie was too white.
Oh no,
How can somebody be too white?
you're too white, bro.
The original cast was super diverse, but this new movie, the voice casting decisions were too white.
That's why.
Oh my gosh.
We're all too white. We're all
I just don't understand, because you've got what, 2 black people on that cast? You've got a handful of white people and then one dude that's doing like 70% of all the other voices.
Hey,
I'm talking about-
you.
I'm talking about the live action Mario movie that came out in the 80s, not the animated one.
the guy who was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who played Mario? Mario.
guess.
My accent came out there.
Mario.
That's how I say it. Mario Lopez plays Super Mario in Mario Brothers. Ghostbusters, what do you want? Anyways. It doesn't look bad from the trailer.
No, they fit the style.
I don't think it's bad at all. Lighting's a little hot. It's way too hot. It's washed out. I would have pushed the saturation a little bit more, like that.
Wow, that is
that-
washed out.
It's like,
Are you
I
sure
don't
that's
know.
not video quality from the video that was posted? It doesn't. It seems too washed out for
Yeah.
Nintendo to let it happen.
I don't know.
I was gonna say people would kill to see a Luigi's Mansion, so they included it.
They would
yeah.
kill themselves, maybe. I don't. Is there a market for that?
Luigi's Mansion has quite the cult following. I don't know how famous it is, but I know it at least got a sequel. So
Oh, okay.
apparently
And it got a
we did well enough-
couple. It's got like 3 iterations so far that I know of.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just stuck in that it's spooky, scary skeleton season. Okay, it's October. It's fucking October.
Hell yeah!
Okay, best
I-
fucking season.
Best
So-
white.
Okay,
It's the
I'll
white. It's the
stop.
whitest
I'll
part of
stop.
the season with pumpkin spice, right?
Hang on.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Oh no.
She did it. Well, she's gonna pull out.
Money well spent.
My prop.
Oh no. What do you have? What the fuck? What do you have? What's that got to do with what we're talking about?
It doesn't.
Who cares? It's a sword.
She's
You're
talking
worse than a
about
12-year-old.
She's talking about spooky skeleton season. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show off my costume prop.
I am thinking about what I want to do for Halloween, so I hope
I've already
it's
got it
okay.
decided. I'm gonna be well-fed, hollowed Ichigo with a big ass sword.
Well, I'm considering, because remember I don't have any of my costume stuff with me, so I'd be starting from scratch. Either maybe do a variation on the Three Musketeers, just dressing up as a musketeer back when the French could actually fight, and it went so wrong. Anyways,
Oh, shots fired. Not by the French though.
see, but you know it's so sad. Well, there were a lot of shots, but they all missed. The French did
Stormtroopers
so
and
well
the red
in
shirts from
world
Star Trek
history.
are better shots.
They did so well in world history, and then just the 20th century hit, and it just went downhill.
Honestly, we're the new French now.
Oh shit.
All misses, man.
Vietnam, Afghanistan. Yeah.
I will not touch that. I refuse. So I'm either
Hashtag
deciding
not my
on.
president.
See, all you need is someone to design a costume for you, and then you're set. So do you know anyone who can do that?
Wow.
Keith
That's
needs
not
to
me
hide
asking
tonight.
for a freebie. Gotta sleep sometime.
I sleep with a 9 under my pillow. So you better be fast.
My bullets are
I can't
bigger.
do that on live stream.
My bullets are bigger.
I'm
get banned
bulletproof.
immediately.
I'm the chieftain, bitch.
No, you're not.
I am the Clifton.
Anyways. But I'm also contemplating doing a better version of a cosplay I've already done. Which I do have the components I used, but I could also do a better version. Maybe, but I don't want to say that one out loud because people might make fun of me for it.
I'm the chieftain, bitch.
Anyways. Oh, look, it's a little pumpkin. Sorry, I'm easily distracted, and I don't have my pets with me, so... Yeah,
Fucking
There you go.
crazy.
You could do.
major co-
You could do a skeleton.
You bitches
emoji.
are amazing.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm trying to get to the... Fuck. Can't get to the shot. There it is.
Look at his head rolling. So cute.
Hello, Satan. Hello. I have really bad heartburn. I bought that $6 Inferno chip, and now my asshole's on fire.
I
It's
want
almost
my
like-
damn
Pumpkin
clown.
spice. Pumpkin spice. That's fucking racist. Pumpkin
have a
lives
clown.
matter. Pumpkin lives matter.
since it is Halloween season.
Let's see.
Fuck your pumpkin spice and your lattes.
I don't think our audience is big on music news, so I'm not gonna bring that one up.
Music news brought to you by G Fuel. G Fuel is not sponsored by Laggin Out, but Rogue Energy Drink is. But apparently one of our watches doesn't like G Fuel. It says it was disgusting and he returned it. But we like it, so you should try it.
We got that all backwards today, Chieftain. We're definitely
So-
not sponsoring Rogue Energy. I ain't that
like
rich.
Rogue Energy drink. I like the pink lemonade. It tastes awesome. I like the pink lemonade and the limeade. Those are my favorites.
Are we not bringing up the whole other Disney news?
Oh, that's easy and quick.
Please,
Hey,
for the love of
everybody
God,
remove...
is it not Gina Carano, is it?
No.
Okay.
It's Scarlett Johansson. Everybody remember when she decided to sue Disney because of
I was
the
not talking
day
about
and date
Johansson.
release?
No, I don't
So-
remember that.
Okay. The news is that Scarlett Johansson decided to go ahead and sue Disney over the Black Widow release, how it did the day and date movie thing. And they decided to out her pay, out her how they compensated her, and said that they were incredibly disappointed in ScarJo because in this time, in these trying times with people dying in the streets and blah 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 with COVID. And she turned around and said that it was a misogynistic tactic, and that's a no-no in the entertainment industry, apparently, to talk about who's gets how much for a salary. But
For the jugular.
yeah, she also decided to go straight for the jugular a second time when Shang-Chi, I don't know, when it did better than expected after all the news came out and said that it was going to be a box office bomb. Which, by the way, Shang-Chi, if you run the numbers and account for inflation and all that, still rates almost as low as the Incredible Hulk, the bad one.
The bad one.
Yeah. So because Shang-Chi did so well in the box office over these last couple of months, that gave her more ammunition to throw at Disney, and she did. And apparently today, it was announced that Disney settled with ScarJo out of court.
Well, I believe in her contract it stated that they couldn't release anything at the same time they released Black Widow, and they did, and that was where she lost $5 million, something like that.
well,
I believe that's what it went.
The problem that the whole problem that she was going after them for was because Black Widow did poorly, and definitely poorly, and a lot of her income was going to be based upon the bonuses that they got of if the film did really well. And
I still think they weren't supposed to release anything at the same time.
The other,
they did,
what you're talking about, what you're also talking about is they also were releasing it. They also released it on Disney Plus the same time. And the way Disney Plus works is Disney pockets all that fucking money from the subscriptions.
Correct.
So because they were pocketing all that money, because they weren't obligated to give it to anybody, because the contract that she did with Disney at that time, Disney Plus didn't exist. This is the same problem that Bill Nye the Science Guy has, because he's supposed to get he was supposed to get a cut of a lot of stuff, home video release and blah blah blah, but they released everything on Disney Plus because they owned all of his back catalog. They fought it in court and declared that Disney Plus wasn't considered home video.
Ooh.
Imagine that.
And that's the same problem that Bill Nye had, that she was having, and that she was fighting against. So, as most everybody knows, negative PR is Disney's kryptonite. Mickey doesn't like negative PR, so they do what they can to make it go away, either by doing the what the heck is it when they hold court behind closed doors and lawsuits behind closed doors. I can't remember what it's called. It's a legal term, whatever. I'm not a lawyer. So they try to hide all their lawsuits. They try to run the people out of money. Anybody that tries to go after what they consider their IP, they're going to go after them 10 times as hard with the big freaking war chest, so they don't run out of money. It's just the way Disney runs things. Recently, comic book artists were coming after Disney. That was some big news. I forgot about that one. A lot of estates of comic book artists that have since passed a lot of their families came out and were suing. They're suing Disney to get their copyrights rescinded for a bunch of IP. It was going to include a lot. I mean, a lot of their, like Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, a lot of their major IPs for the comics. This lawsuit was going to basically return the IP to the estates. Really, all the estates wanted was more cuts of the money. More of a cut of the money, and Disney is not trying to give that up. So they try. That's what it's called, arbitration. They try to run everything in arbitration, which means that all the proceedings happen behind closed doors. But yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on with Marvel in the background last week. I actually forgot about that one.
It's just another one of those practices that technically illegal. Technically. Doesn't make it
morally enough,
right.
though. Yeah.
Technically bullshit.
And that's the thing. The numbers line up, okay? But someone is getting screwed over. Namely, people that you did contracts with. People who are looking to you as if you actually are worth something. And you go and you slap them away, and then you're surprised they don't want to work with you anymore. It's like, I'm too big to fail. No one is too big to fail.
That's true.
And
so
that's one of those big
like
things that
you better be careful. You be careful who you do business with, because
Santa Claus is
the
watching.
people that you the people that you destroy, or the people that you screw over, they will make sure they get a piece of you when you fall off that tower.
Right.
They'll get a piece of you.
Don't shit where
It's
you
just
eat.
how much of it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just, that's one of those things. Big companies, big corporations, deep pockets, those guys that can go and pay off politicians.
What? That doesn't happen. That's fucking
No, they're not.
nonsense.
Oh, no, you're right. Lobbying doesn't actually happen.
I mean, they make, you know,
I haven't done it the whole stream. Go ahead.
they're worth millions and millions, but, you know, they only make so much a year. I don't know how that happened.
Fake news. It's fake news.
Came from China.
China.
It's China. China. You don't say it right. It's China.
China.
It's the Kung Flu.
The Wu flu.
How did we go from having such an
I don't know,
entertaining president to a fucking boring one? But anyway.
I don't know. Every time
Not my
I'm here,
president. Hashtag not my president.
8646.
He's not my president.
Right? 8646? Is that the new one?
I hate
don't
Biden
know.
too, but he's still the president. It doesn't matter what
No
we
one
say
likes
about
him
it.
though. He's unified the whole nation. Now everybody hates him. So I mean, he said he's going to unite the country. Everyone hates him.
Wait till he starts charging you 8 cents a mile just to drive. That's
Successfully?
it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
At
don't
least
know.
there's
All
no
right.
more mean tweets.
Right? But anyways. Didn't Scarlett
Hey.
Johansson just have a kid?
Yeah, it was
Can you
mine.
tell?
No.
Can you tell?
I haven't
I
seen her
can't
lately,
either.
so
She's still freaking smoking.
I want to die
little
and
bit
come
on the
back
small
as her
side for
panties. I'm sorry, was that out loud? She's got huge Johanssons.
Yeah, one in each pocket.
They're huge.
When you have a child, they tend to get bigger. That's kind of the
Sometimes,
why they're
yes. Sometimes.
True.
Well, sometimes yes, but after the breastfeeding period is generally over, they tend to actually shrink in size, than smaller than what they were before.
You know what you're doing?
Sometimes.
Boner repellent.
Tell that to my wife. That
Boner
didn't happen
repellent.
at all.
Not. Hey, no, your wife has a lovely figure. Okay.
Yeah, and so does my girlfriend, and she doesn't have
I'm
kids.
just
Was it
saying.
Hannah and Rosie?
Rosie Palm. You
Oh,
totally
okay.
fucked that shit up.
She
give you another
definitely
chance.
did not lose any mass after breastfeeding. And they got bigger, and she's still trying to figure out how that happened.
They're huge.
She just got lucky. Or, yeah.
You downloaded that ringtone that makes women's breasts bigger, didn't you? Yeah, that's what happened.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The
There-
fuck?
There is a ringtone that will trigger a woman's psyche to think that they're having a baby and breastfeeding, and it'll literally make their boobs bigger. This is science, people.
Are you?
I'm
You're
not making
fucking-
this shit up. I'm
Oh,
not making this shit
God.
up. Look it up. Google it.
No, I'm not going to look this up because if my
No.
wife finds that, she might hurt me.
Browser history.
Not if.
she's
Not
she'd be
if.
like, hero.
When.
What are you looking at?
Well, don't ever look at my Google searches. Yeah.
Do
Are
you
you
use incognito mode?
No.
Oh,
I don't care.
use a
See, I don't
VPN?
care. The only thing I care about is as long as I don't say something stupid to get me fired.
right.
probably
Yeah. Like
I figure if somebody wants to look at me through my webcam, they want to know what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck. 'Cause, like,
I tape everything down. I tape all the cameras, the covering
Oh
and
my
stuff like
God.
that. So like I'm so worried about that shit. But who's like she's actually simulcasting. So if you want to check her out too, she does just chatting too. But apparently we're streaming at the same time. But shout out to Princess Jamie, Princess JME. Speaking of like weird troll stuff, like she actually does the screen grab thing that I just did, but she has like these fucking weirdos that like message her on Facebook. She's like, you understand this is a gaming profile, and they're like, it's grossly disturbing, and like I'm the only one who's just like, it seems like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're pretty, but became friends, and then she goes on my Facebook, she's like, I was Facebook stalking you and I was just bored, and I'm like, okay, and she's like, oh, everything is hidden. Well played, chieftain, well played. She's like, I noticed you went to this school. I went to SCAD. We have a lot of things in common. I'm like, yeah, you do, because SCAD's a good school, and one of my staff members went to SCAD, and she actually went to go visit the campus yesterday. So yeah, but like, yeah, don't post anything on social media, because 10 years later someone will find it and you'll get fired.
Uh-huh.
For no good reason.
For no good reason. Was that the last thing that we were supposed to talk about today, or do we have one more thing?
That's the last thing I had.
I believe
Okay.
so.
Miss Oni, do you have anything? Dramatic pause. She's talking, but we didn't hear her.
No, we did not.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear you. I can.
Yeah, your mic went out.
Your mic went out.
You just tell from her facial expression.
Oh, I heard something there.
Just that old shit. Cuffed. Cuffed.
Uh-oh.
Oni DM.
Oh,
Can you
there
hear
we
me
go.
now?
Oh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Hey,
Okay.
we got some
There we
sound.
go.
But
muted.
I'll
DM
put up with
Chieftain.
this hotel Wi-Fi, but it's bad. It's really bad. It's cut out like 3 times.
No, you're fine. That's what happens at hotels.
Only thing I can think of is Cheers to Gene Simmons.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that one.
I thought you didn't want to mention it because it was music.
Oh, no, I was thinking of the other one that you'd mentioned, which was R. Kelly.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
one.
use
No.
your face
Fuck
as a
him.
toilet seat. Drip, drip, drip. I'm gonna pee on
Oh, if someone's gonna use him like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gene Simmons.
So again, the band Kiss. Rock and roll. Don't fuck with rock and roll.
Don't
Well,
fuck
that
around.
depends.
So what happened? So like you said, Gene Simmons and Kiss, but what's the relevance there?
They basically felt. Well, Gene Simmons apparently used to watch The Mandalorian. Okay.
Uh huh.
I'm not a huge fan of Gene Simmons. It's not like I'm a groupie, but I respect for what I've heard of him. And basically, he said Disney shouldn't have fired Gina Carano just because she had a differing view. He said she was a good actress. The second season of The Mandalorian was really good, and they should have kept her on.
Yep.
The end.
And he literally
all he
said
said.
that personal political views should not affect your work.
I
Just
agree.
because you have differing, he literally said, just because somebody has a different view from you shouldn't make a difference in whether or not they work for you. What's his name? Paul, his
Paul
bandmate.
Stanley?
Yes, Paul Stanley. He literally said that he thought that he literally said that chick that worked on The Mandalorian should not have been fired, and it was all in the same interview.
He said that chick.
He said that chick that worked on The Mandalorian should not have been fired.
That's so him to say. It's so his vernacular.
Yep.
And it's not offensive because he calls everybody chicks.
Yes, he
Yeah,
does.
he's a character. That's for sure.
Oh, he is.
I mean,
That's a fun group, though.
oh yeah. More like you can't please everyone, so just make good shit. That way you don't
agree.
alienate people.
Yeah. Are any of you guys? Hey, you guys. I think Hero and Oni are moderators on the stream. Is anyone in
am.
there right now?
I am.
Okay. Do you know how to do a raid?
I do.
Back read.
Because
Yep.
I promised if we
We can,
went long that we would
What she
raid
said?
She said.
somebody.
God damn it.
Hey, yeah, that would be a good idea.
Because we didn't do that the last couple of times because I think it's because I was tired and didn't think of it, so it's on me. But
what time? No.
I
Yeah,
have
just
to-
/raid in her channel and it'll ring.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta look up her channel.
Yeah, because I don't know why her notifications aren't going through. I haven't seen any notifications from her.
I gotta. Oh,
What'd you
she
say?
is
I
not
gotta
on.
see first.
Damn.
She's not on. She must have got off.
What she said too.
I wish Amaranth would actually rate us with 11,000 people.
Shit.
A weirdo. You need to get
Hot
what's
tub
her
girl.
name? Code Miko. We need Code Miko.
Hell yeah.
I love Code Miko. She's the only person I watch. Code Miko.
Give me a bub.
Anyway,
Last time I seen a notification in our Discord from Princess was the 25th.
I thought there was one from early.
Is Braided Bandit on?
I'm looking. She's on in the mornings. She's not on. None of our. I think all our friends are off.
Yeah, I don't see any on our...
Let's see.
Let me check here.
Nova is a streamer, but he's not streaming. I don't have any.
I don't know. Who
You
is
have no
worthy-
friends.
All our friends aren't on. We've got like 50 friends.
I know it's weird, right?
On a Friday?
That is weird.
They're
Because
waiting
they're
in
all
queue at
hanging
New
out with
World.
their other real friends.
Everyone else is getting laid but us.
Well, that is a true story.
Oh, I just need to save about $5,000,
There you go.
and I'll be able to get laid because that's how much it's going to cost me.
Jesus.
No, I have to.
5K?
I want to help move my girlfriend, so it's going to cost me about $5,000.
Oh, your fake one from
Yeah, my fake one.
Canada?
No, Texas. Actually, smartass.
Bullshit.
She probably lives near you,
Probably.
but too bad she has standards, so that's why she's dating me.
Oh. Whoa.
Shots fired.
At who?
I don't want to date. See, that's the whole thing. I don't want to date right now. I got too much shit going on, and women usually ruin it.
Right. I'm
So-
so busy. I can't date. So fucking busy.
It's a true story. Women have ruined my life, and when women got out of my life has gotten 100 times better. Sorry, Oni, but that's just how it's been in my life. I'm not
You'd be surprised at her views.
Yeah,
99%
she would
of
probably
women
agree with you.
are evil, in my opinion. And
Yeah, that's exactly what Oni says.
Look,
She's racking back and forth. So she got autism, so she fucking agrees with you. Autism
why
rocks.
are you out again? Your sound is gone.
yeah, see, Noah's
Mine?
right. I'm a born again virgin. That's
Mine?
right. I'm a born again virgin.
No, Onis. She was saying something and her audio just cut out.
I have her on permanent mute. You don't know what you're talking about. I can't date because I am antisocial in person.
I'm antisocial too, but I've not had a problem with like dating. I just refuse to.
I look better when
Figure.
they're drunk. So, I mean, that's what I have going for me.
Come on, Chieftain.
I got
have a
face
See,
made
yeah, that's
for
why-
radio.
See, he says so does virtual program. That's why I need to hook up with Code Miko. We go together well. See?
Hey,
Me,
two different
Code
AIs.
Miko, Code Miko. If you ever watch our stream, invite us to your thing. Give us 100 subs like you did.
All right, folks. I am ready to wrap up.
Yes. Sir.
You know what that music means?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, did we get it right?
we did get it right.
What do you guys think?
Did we get everything right?
Girl, look at my 4-bar. Girl, look at my 4-bar. Girl, look at my 4-bar.
It's time. Yep, the people hear the music. It's time. So don't forget to follow us, comment, like, and subscribe on our YouTube, and check out all our social media outlets because we say certain things on other outlets that we don't on others. So on behalf of Black Light Oni, just wave because I know your mic ain't working, Oni. Oh, she's frozen.
Uh-oh.
There she goes.
There she is. She's saying, just to be clear, she's saying "fuck you" to me, not you guys. It is the lovely bearded bastard hero.
Oh, there's the double. We got the double part. It's all night.
And the purple guy himself, Soda.
Forget to tell your
Anybody
friends.
wants to make an icon of me and I'll make it to you. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Go ahead, make an icon of me with my great beard.
And I'm
Don't
Chief.
forget to tell your friends too.
Yes, tell your friends. So on behalf of everyone on staff, this is Chieftain signing off and lagging out. I don't want to do it like that. I wanted to fade out on another one, but here's my intro.
I like that one better.